All right, so once again, my name is Sean O'Brien. For the camera, say your name.
Mike Nautical.
And we're going to be doing 7 laps in the beautiful Ford GT500. Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right. Now, fortunately, my buddy changed all my mirrors back to the driver's seat, where you actually want to shift them over to mine. So we're going to have to go back through the steps. Yes, your mirror selector is right there. You select it where you want, then shift it over to the right. They're both going to get shifted over to the right. So just hold it down until it stops moving, and then we'll call that good. Perfect. Do the same thing with the driver's side mirror.
Oh, great.
Excellent, and that's pretty good there. So I'll watch for other cars coming up behind you on the right or the left. I'll let you know when to pass any other cars on the right or left. I might place my hand on the wheel for safety reasons if we do get into close proximity with other cars. So I really just want you to focus on keeping your eyes up, looking through your corners, looking where you want to go, and that's really going to be the important one. That is where you're going to see your biggest improvements in your driving, is with your vision, hands down, okay?
Awesome.
Other than that, keep it smooth, keep it balanced. Obviously, we got a lot of weight, we got a lot of power. So smooth with the brakes, but they work really well, but firm. Smooth with the steering, keeping it nice and balanced with the corners, smooth onto that throttle as you come off of the corners. I'll give you tips, pointers, help you improve. I'll let you go as fast as you want, man, as long as you're doing things right, okay? Paddle shifts. I do encourage you to use them. They work really well. Trans on this car is fantastic. Yeah. Upshift on right, downshift on left is pretty much standard across the board between all the manufacturers. Now, it's mostly gears 3 and 4. You're shifting on the straightaway, up 1 into 4th, and then down 1 into the braking zone into 3rd, and that's it. So really easy as far as shifting goes. You comfortable with that?
I am.
Any questions?
Left foot braking?
Do what's more comfortable for you. However, you are not in a racing harness, so one of the advantages to left foot braking, you eliminate the use of being able to stabilize your body, because these really doesn't do a whole lot. Then you eliminate the use. I stabilize my body with my left foot. I left foot brake very rarely in cars like this.
Sounds good.
In race cars, it's a different story though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I always just tell people do whatever's comfortable for you.
All right.
Shifter. So it's actually on this rolling mechanism, so you're going to roll it over to drive, and then you're going to press the M to engage the paddle shifts. Good.
Starts
Perfect.
First.
You're clear. Pull forward, hang a left. And head on over towards the stop sign. You should have the right of way, but the Macan might take priority. Yep, they will. So just pulling right behind them. All we're going to do is check to the left to make sure that Dodge Hellcat isn't about to come flying out. Pull up just a little bit more. I can't tell. It doesn't look like the lights are on. Go ahead and pull over here to the right. Keep going up to the cone. I got you covered. Now hold. All right, you're clear. Let's head on to track now. Merge over right. Shift up twice. So the chicane, a quick left, right. Make your way straight on through it. Come out a little bit wide and to the left. And then as your eyes scan to the right, start your turning towards your apex. Start to squeeze into the throttle as you unwind to the left-hand side. Go full throttle all the way down. Go over to the right to make the pass on the SUV. Shift up. And then apply the brake. Downshift again. And start your turning down to your apex all the way down to the bottom of the track here. Eyes up, looking for that exit point, unwinding towards it. Good, you can just keep it in 3rd next time. Now brake and downshift. Eyes right, start your turning towards apex. As you squeeze throttle, hustle the car back over to the right-hand side. A little bit of brake, then back over to left-hand side. Balance over crest. Unwind the wheel just a hit. There you go, good. And then make your way back on over to left. The trick with this corner here is to brake late, because you want to turn in late. The apex is late. Sure. As you start to throttle, unwind the wheel just a bit. Use the space on the outside, and then bring it over to the right. Just run it in 3rd next time there. Lift, left, and throttle. Just run it in 3rd, yep. Soft bit of brake, eyes right, start your turning. And unwind to the left. Perfect. Keep going. Good, just stay in this gear. And then brakes and downshift once. Good, a little bit less brake as you turn in more. Start unwinding. And brake. Eyes right, start your turn in. This is the only corner where you just don't want the car to drift too far over to the left. Get it over to the right quickly. That way you can go as straight as possible over this crest. Yeah. Because the balance gets kind of messed with a little bit there. You can use a little bit more space on the outside of that corner though, for sure. unwind the wheel just a bit. Shift. So we can't really pass through here on the Cayman, so we're just going to set them up for a pass. So stay on the racing line. They're going to stay left. You can make the pass, but don't exit track left.
Got it.
Good. Good. Shift. How you doing? You good?
Yeah.
Cool. Brakes. Get that one downshift done. Turn it in just a little bit more brake pressure and a little bit more steering angle. You can actually jump a little bit of that curve on the inside.
Okay.
Brake. Same thing with this corner here. You actually want to turn in just a little bit early, and like I said, just run third.
Yeah, I keep.
Turn it in. Good. Unwind a little. So you can see you're kind of, as you get faster, you're forced to unwind a little bit there, or you'll break traction.
Sure.
So if you unwind and you anticipate as you go over that crest, you're going to be able to put the throttle down. You just can't hold that inner line. You got to come out at least 3/4 to the outside. Unwind a little. Yep, just try to anticipate it a little bit earlier. Shift. Brake. Good. Less brake. Down. Good. Get up on that curve a little bit. Brake. Good. Less brake. Turn in. Over right. Good catch. So right through here as it kind of floats over. Catch it. Good. There you go. Brake. Nicely done.
Awesome.
Turn it in. They're exiting. Just hug it a little bit tighter to the right here. There you go. Vision. Stay in front of it. Look through that corner just a little bit earlier. Dive in there a little bit more.
Okay.
Good job with the vision.
This thing moves.
It does, doesn't it? It's fun to wheel it around for sure. So like I said, at the top of the corner, just dive into the corner just a little bit, not earlier, just with more steering input. Don't quite so much throw it in there,
Okay.
smoother on your turn-in, but more continuous.
Ah.
Good, pass on left. So like I said, smoother turning, not so quick, but continuous. Drive it all the way down to the apex. Two wheels on that red and white paint. Get down there, get down there. There you go, good. Unwind. They'll probably stay left, pass on outside right. Nicely done. Now that was our 7. We're gonna do one more lap to cool the car down.
Sounds good.
Just keep on going, keep on going. When we get onto the straightaway, we'll slow it way down and we'll shift up twice. So actually what I'd like you to do is turn in towards your apex to the right. Now stay to the right and come off the throttle. Go ahead and go over to the right hand side and just coast. Drop the speed down to like 40 and then shift up one more time. There's going to be 2 cars on your left, so just stay right here. We'll let that Vantage go by, and then we'll get back onto the racing line. And then just no brakes for the remainder of the lap, so keep it at a pace where you don't need them. Nice job. Oh, it was buttery smooth when you turned in, so much better. And then drove it all the way down to the apex. And I know that you realized it right then. You're like, okay, this feels better. But at the end of this straightaway here, you were flying. Because like you were able to kind of get onto the throttle, just utilize a little bit more space out there. And you can see it does make a really big difference. Turn 2 is definitely one of the corners that's very straightforward. It's just a pretty even right-hander with some banking to it, but it's so wide, so much wider than all the other corners. With the banking included, it really makes it a powerful corner where you can carry more speed than a lot of people are comfortable with. Go ahead and exit track left. Just kind of roll it on over. Nice job getting comfortable and confident with the car. I think what I said really applies to the car. Is just very approachable. It's like, come on, let's go. We're good.
Like you hear 700 horsepower, it's like, you know, that may be a little airy, but it's very controllable. And now, granted, if you had the traction control completely off, I would have lost it a few times.
It saved you. It saved you a couple times, but
middle one.
Yeah, to the right. Just park right next to the ZR1. It can definitely become more of a handful if you wanted to. There's actually a lot of modes that you can adjust in this car. Over here to the right, just go ahead and continue pulling it forward. Ooh. Yeah, they see the cool down lap was required. You're in neutral. Turn the wheel to your right. Cool. And then just let the car sit right there. Good stuff. Glad you enjoyed the car. Good driving out there. Part of it is just kind of the stuff that we were really just working on out there. Nice job with the vision.
A lot of it's getting the confidence over that left-hand hump. And I know the car will track out there, but it's just like you can feel it as soon as it comes down. You can feel it getting light, and
it's hard because you have to work
for it.
You have to work kind of with that corner, even though that corner is not working with you. It's pushing you out wide, but you kind of have the space, and there's enough space. There's enough track to get from 4 to 5. Or I should say, get back over to the left to set up for 5. There's enough space there to actually let the car kind of just wash out just a little bit. That way you can carry more speed, and then you don't realize how late you can break into 5. It's such a late turn in and a late apex that you can push pretty hard in that one, and it makes it's a lot of fun once you get the hang of it. But it catches out so many people. Everybody wants to turn in early there. So if you just kind of realize, if I brake late and I turn in late, I'll actually be able to do a lot more things in that whole sector of track. But good stuff out there. Let me give you a video. Any questions?